All right, guys, so it's October and we have a lot to talk about when it comes to our housing market. My name is Charles, I'm with eXp Realty, and I'm going to give you your market update for October 2024. All right, guys, so we have some very peculiar numbers coming around the bend this October. We're going to look at what's happening with our real estate market. Now, as we jump into our numbers, we can see that our pending sales are down 20% compared to last year, which is a lot. It is a ton. Here's the crazy thing. Our closed sales are actually up about 1%, which is a conundrum, to say the least. So what this means is that there's less people looking than ever before, but the sales are up. How is that even possible, Charles, is probably what you're asking me. Well, the way that is possible is that last year there were a lot more people, probably about 20% more people just looking and not buying. They were going under contract, they were canceling. They may have been canceling because of repair issues. They may have been canceling because of money issues. They may have been canceling because they weren't really buyers in the first place. Here's what I know. We are up in sales from last year. And here's what I predict and what I think actually happened. It's not even a prediction, it's probably what's actually really going on. Is that the seller is more likely to do repairs and actually fix stuff for the buyers. Yes, I remember last year I had a lot more sellers who refused to do anything, and the buyers would just buy it. And even if they didn't buy it, another buyer would just come along and buy the property. I see a lot more negotiations and deal making happening. What I mean by deal making is that people coming together to actually come up with a solution to fix problems. Now, the next stat that we're looking at are days on market. How long does it take for a home to sell? Well, right now it's almost 70 days. It's 68 days to be exact, but it's 25% more than what it was last year. Last October, we were selling a whole lot faster than we are now. And why is this happening? What's taking all these days on market? Well, there's less looky-loos. There's also an accumulation of inventory. Our inventory numbers were up almost 43% more homes. That's a lot more homes. That's like if you had $1,000 and we're just gonna make it, I don't know, we'll make it 1,500. Like, that's the difference, right? It's substantial difference. Why is this happening? Well, the crazy thing is there's not a ton more sellers selling their homes, actually. As crazy as that sounds, there's just a lot more inventory. So there's more inventory because there's less people buying the homes. Because less people are buying our homes, the homes are sitting around longer and they're just not selling. So the inventory that's coming on the market is new and fresh. So the good ones, they still get picked up. But the ones that have been sitting are still sitting, and they sit longer until they either drop their prices or they don't sell at all. So this is why our inventory is up, which brings us to our next stat, which is tied directly to it, our months of supply. So our months of supply are up 50%. We're almost at 4 months of inventory. We are literally turning into a complete buyer's market. Will this change? Well, the rates have just dropped a tremendous amount, as far as more than anybody expected, actually. And so the rates have come down. Some people are getting rates in the 5s right now, just on a standard 30-year mortgage, which is amazing. So that's going to bring a lot more people out. It may be this soft landing that they talked about at the Fed. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. But as we go into our December months, we actually typically see a slowdown in our real estate market, and maybe this won't happen. Maybe this won't happen because the rates are starting to drop so much, and there's rumors that they're going to drop even more. So with all this being said, long term, year over year, I should say years over year, if you're buying a home, there's nothing like this investment because you're paying down your mortgage, and the rates typically, the values typically trend up, even in this sliding down market. Year over year, over the course of so many years, you're going to typically see your values go up just because of inflation, if nothing else. But if you're looking at something in this microburst, if you're thinking about buying, if you're thinking about selling, if you have the right type of house, it's never a bad time to buy, because your inventory, your specific product, may be in very, very low demand. Even our general inventory is up. But if you have what I call the trifecta, a 3-car garage with the pool on a single story, you're probably not going to have any problem selling your house for exactly what you want. Now, if you're a buyer and you're looking to buy, well, guess what? You just have a whole lot more options open to you. And don't be afraid of the sticker price. because a lot of these sellers have their homes sitting for a very long time and they're just waiting for you to come along. Because when I have less pending homes like this, down 20%, what that means is there's less people looking, and that means there's less hope. So some sellers, they're just waiting for you to come make them an offer. So I hope this helps. If you're looking to buy or sell, we have a ton of videos about what's going on. Again, my name is Charles, eXp Realty, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.